Hey Virgo, welcome to your December love reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I am from babycurltarot.com. I am a tarot and oracle reader as well as a root worker, and I do monthly, mid-monthly, and occasional pick of cards here on YouTube. Please keep in mind, Virgos, this is a general collective reading, so not all messages will resonate for every single Virgo out there. If that ends up being the case today and this message does not resonate, I do offer personal one-on-one readings, so if you're looking for clarity on a particular love situation, I can definitely help you with that, and you can link up with me through my website, which is below in the description box. With all that in mind, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm going to be starting off with the archetype cards to get a little bit more information about your potential person and just learn a little bit more about who they are. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Virgos regarding their potential person? Let's see. Okay, so we have the Virgin reversed, which is going to be the shadow attributes. Fear of intimate union. Okay, so you may have someone that has issues surrounding intimacy, whether that's on a physical level or an emotional, mental level. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot cards and see what they have to say. I'm using the African Tarot this month. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Virgos regarding their person? Oh, okay, let's try that again. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Virgos regarding their person? All right, let's see. Two of Wands, Four of Cups reversed, and at the bottom of the deck, what do we have? The Magician. Okay. So we have Two of Wands being Aries, Four of Cups Cancer. The Magician is going to be Mercury, so that is Virgo and Gemini. It's interesting that we have Mercury here because for me this talks about communication. There may be an effort being made between you and your person, or maybe one person is giving more than the other, but there's definitely an attempt to connect through communication more. This person may be learning to communicate their fears or hangups around intimacy. It does feel like they're making an effort. With the Four of Cups reversed, it's not that standoffish energy of like, I'm not interested, I don't want anything to do with this, I don't even want to put in the effort. Since it is in the reverse, that's actually a good thing for it to be in the reverse. This person is definitely working through that with you. So I do see that effort being made. But it does feel like it's at the beginning stages. So there's going to be some hangups. There's going to be obstacles along the journey. Not everything's going to come together basically right away. So, but I do see the effort being made here, and I see a lot of potential for this to kind of turn around. Again, just because a card is in the reverse does not mean you're doomed to that forever. It, for me, just means it's an opportunity to turn it around and dig more into the lighter attribute of this person's archetype, personality, so on and so forth. All right, let's go ahead and get a little bit more information. Spirit, can you give us a little bit more of a deeper look into where these hangups maybe come from? Let's take a look. Ace of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups reversed, and what's at the bottom of the deck? Hierophant. Okay, let's see. So we have a lot of water energy. We have Pisces. We have also Cancer and Scorpio, mostly Cancer with the Ace of Cups. And we have Taurus here with the Hierophant. Virgos, this person may have a fear of commitment. And the only reason I say that is because we do have the Hierophant here, and I do associate like the sanctity or tradition of marriage with this card. So I don't know if you guys are thinking about or talking about taking your relationship to a more serious place, but that very could be what is triggering this person's fears and hangups to come out. It feels like this person has dealt with some really tough relationships in the past. It feels like every time they've tried to have some sort of healthy, intimate connection or relationship. It's never really worked out for them. So I feel like after a while they started to either dissociate when it comes to love and intimacy, or they just kind of resign themselves to always being prepared for things to end, if that makes sense. So for them, they may be really, really afraid of taking things. I mean, if you guys are considering marriage, you guys may be, or this person may feel very nervous to take such a serious commitment and step, because maybe it never really got that far for them. So they are really nervous. It's like, well, what happens if this gets messed up? He's like, if we're just dating, you know, it's a simple, easy, clean break to make. But marriage, that's a whole nother ball game kind of a thing. So there is a lot of hangups with that. So again, with this transition, I would just say be patient. Again, I'm getting the sense that they're willing to work on things here. So maybe in time, they'll start to be more open to this idea. But just take it slow, go with, you know, their pace as best as you can. Counseling, therapy, either individually or as a couple, would probably be very beneficial as well, to kind of help open up a sense of trust between the two of you, and really starting to look at those underlying fears and where they stem from, how to manage them as they get triggered in the day-to-day of your relationship. Could be really beneficial. I'm just going to throw out that suggestion there. But let's go ahead and take a look at what the potential outcome is for you and your person. Let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for my Virgos regarding them and their person? What messages do you have for my Virgos? Knight of Pentacles reversed, Two of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Okay, what's going on here? We have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Queen of Cups, Libra with the Two of Swords, and then Gemini with the Lovers card. All right, Virgos, so this is what I'm seeing, and this is going to come more in the way of an advice. I'll just put it that way. I don't really see an outcome here, but I do see advice as to how to make this work if you want it to work. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting very strong that this is representing you, and the Queen of Cups representing your person. Okay, again, you don't well, you're here, you're a Virgo, so we know you're an earth sign. Your person doesn't have to be a water sign, but it's very possible. Again, it just feels like Spirit is saying you need to be really, really sure about your commitment to this person. Okay, if you're going to go down this journey with them, because like I think I said earlier, this is going to take time. This is not going to be a fixed within a month sort of thing. This is going to be probably a lifelong learning process. Even if they do become comfortable enough to, say, get married or move in together, whatever it is that you guys are trying to achieve together, even if they do agree to do that and move on in a more committed manner, there still may be days even after that takes place where you may do something or they may get triggered by something and it may throw you completely off. You're like, whoa, I thought we worked past this. What's going on here? Like, you don't trust me after all these years or all this time, whatever. I will also say be very, very careful about things you may say or do that imply you leaving. Okay? It feels like that could be a very big trigger for your person. I know when couples fight, sometimes maybe one person will leave the house, go for a drive, go to a bar, go somewhere, but they just can't stay in the house. I feel like for you, walking away from an argument or removing yourself completely from the situation and the place where the argument is taking place may trigger this person. So I would say, if you can, in the midst of an argument, if it feels a little uncomfortable and a little difficult, maybe separate yourself into another room. But I think leaving the house or the apartment, or where, if you guys happen to live together, or if you visit your person, I would say try to avoid leaving completely. Just remove yourself, find a space where you can be alone and kind of settle down and calm down and relax. But I think leaving the apartment or house, whatever, could be a really big trigger for this person, and kind of throw them into a spiral of, okay, things aren't working out, they've left, what am I doing here, blah, 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 blah. In fact, that may be something that you do already that triggers them. I feel like that may be something that needs to be addressed with the Two of Swords reversed. Maybe something that hasn't been addressed before for them. And so having that conversation is probably going to open your eyes to just how far this person's distrust and issues go. So again, really understand how much commitment, or how committed you are to this person, to this relationship, so on and so forth. Because we do have the Lovers here. I do feel like this is a really strong connection, but it's going to come down to a choice between your pride, what you're comfortable with, what you're usually comfortable doing with in relationships, because you're going to have to really change probably a few behaviors to compromise and meet this person's needs, if that makes sense. So again, it's going to be, are you willing to also put in the work, or as much work as this person is, and look at yourself as well here? Or is this something that you may not be able to handle, kind of a thing? Definitely something to ask yourself and prepare yourself for as well. So definitely take that into account. Let's go ahead and take a look at the final deck of the reading, which is going to be the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Get some final messages for you here. Spirit, what final messages do you have for my Virgos regarding them and their person? Let's take a look. First quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. And by kindest, I also think, well, the word that popped in my head was understanding. Unleash your most understanding self, compassionate self. You're going to have to really listen to what this person is saying and internalize that, and open your eyes to someone else's perspective. It's maybe a little tricky, but I think with, again, patience, compassion, it's definitely doable. At the bottom of the deck, you also have the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I do see a really beautiful potential for this relationship. So again, just believing in yourself and allowing yourself to maybe lose some parts of yourself that felt comfortable in order for this to work could be very beneficial. All right, my Virgos, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Go ahead and leave a like and a comment if this resonated, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Again, if this message didn't particularly resonate with you, that's okay. This was just meant for another beautiful Virgo. If you have a situation in love that you need more clarification on, again, you can always schedule a one-on-one reading with me. And you can do that through my website, which is below in the description box. And if you want to follow me on my other socials like Instagram and TikTok, that information is below as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful month of December, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.